He blocked me. What a f***ing loser.
There's nothing more annoying than when you reject a guy and he's so rude and cold to you after. Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, one, play the long game. Who knows? Maybe it could be something later, maybe just not right now. And two, why are you being an asshole? Like, just because we're not a good fit doesn't mean you have to be an asshole.
Some people believe that staying on hold after rejection is unfair. They feel that if a romantic interest is not mutual, it should be a clear yes or no, not something in between. From this view, remaining friends after being rejected can feel one-sided, where one person thinks they might still have a chance while the other has already moved on. Some also feel that continuing friendship in that situation can lead to emotional or practical imbalance, so they prefer to step away completely.
How often do you put guys in the friend zone?
How often?
Yeah, with that thing. How often?
I mean, I have a lot of guy friends.
I want you to call one of them and ask them if they want to hook up.
Oh, wait, I knew I've seen you before. I'm calling Jacob Davey.
You really just name dropped him, and I'm leaving that to him.
This is going to be really humbling if nobody answers me.
What up?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Why?
I just want to talk really fast.
Where?
I just okay, you know how yeah, with you. I feel bad because I was kind of curving you the whole time I was at home.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
No, but do you want to fuck when I come back?
No.
Why?
That's I fuck with you, but not like that. You're I don't know. You're just I don't know how to say it without being. I don't know. You good. We'll hang out soon.
This part reflects a sarcastic reaction to someone who assumed the other person would eventually come back. The speaker suggests that the interest is gone and the situation has changed. They also imply that the person's expectations were unrealistic and that their ego is now hurt after realizing things won't go their way.
Guys get friend-zoned, but girls get fuck-zoned. A boy stops talking to us suddenly after he gets a girlfriend, or starts ghosting us after we reject his first move. A friendship that we valued, we thought mattered, if only just a little to him, turned out not to matter at all. But in the end, we're the bad guys. We're the ones who lead the good guys on. Of course, we should just expect that's what you always want. We should just expect that friendship is never as valuable as a twist of our hand. They got friend-zoned. They only lost another girl, another rejection. But we lost a friend, someone we thought was worth more. We lost a friend.
Here, the speaker strongly argues against the idea of staying friends after being rejected. They believe it can lead to confusion and unfair expectations, where one person may feel they are being taken advantage of emotionally or practically. Because of this, they say it is better to move on completely instead of maintaining a friendship that feels unclear or unbalanced.
So I just found out the boy who likes me, who I don't like back, is finally moving on from me because I rejected him. Maybe I was kidding. Maybe I do like you now. I'm liking someone else.
This part expresses frustration about mixed signals in relationships. The speaker feels confused by the idea that if someone stays, they may be seen as desperate, but if they leave, they may be criticized or resented. They are pointing out how contradictory expectations can make relationships feel complicated and difficult to navigate.
Benefits do you get from having him as a friend?
So the benefits that I get is he can tell me what guys are into me and what guys aren't.
What benefits does he get from having you as a friend?
All right, it's you.
In different perspectives. Every person is different. People are just people. If we like the same things, why can't we be friends? It doesn't matter who you are or what you are.
If somebody tried to rob you right now, do you expect him to try and step in?
I feel because he is my friend 100%.
If he's going to risk his life for you, what do you think would be an equal benefit for him having you as a friend?
I don't even know how to answer the question right now because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I said, I don't look at it like that. I do for you what I would do for anybody. Me, it makes no difference who it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't get any benefit with being friends with her if I was friends with you.
Right.
Some people feel that men often end up feeling used in friendships where romantic feelings aren't returned. From this perspective, the friendship can feel one-sided, especially when one person hopes for more. They believe many men are now choosing to avoid staying in situations where their feelings are not shared, and they see this as an example of nice guys not benefiting in the end.
Like this. Why? Like, why?
This part questions why rejection is sometimes treated as if it has no emotional impact. The speaker points out that men also experience rejection and it can affect them deeply. They explain that if someone had feelings and those feelings were not returned, it is natural for them to move on. From this view, there is nothing unusual about someone stepping away after being rejected.
Girl talk, okay? If you like a guy, the absolute best thing you can do is friend zone him. I am so dead serious about this. But Nikki, I don't want to put him in the friend zone because I really like him. I understand. But the problem with liking someone is that you give them too much credit before they even prove themselves to you. And also, you don't actually really get to know them. You just like this idea of them in your head. But if you friend zone them, then you're actually getting to know the person and see if you really like them. And you get to see if they're persistent enough to try to get out of the friend zone. I wish I knew that sooner because I feel like I would have been less weird around my crushes if I just friend zoned them.
Here, the speaker strongly criticizes the idea of staying close friends after romantic rejection, saying it can feel emotionally difficult or unhealthy for the person who had feelings. They argue that continuing in that situation often doesn't make sense if one person is hoping for something more. They also dismiss certain general statements about relationships, calling them unfair or inaccurate.
They're very different.
That's all I need to know. Thank you. I don't have time.
No, shut. Please, let me talk.
Hey, you have a good night.
No, but we can be friends. You don't want to be my friend.
You know, I'm 40 years old. I ain't got time for that fool.
A man will often choose to walk away once he realizes he's being rejected or kept at a distance. He doesn't want to stay in a situation where he feels unwanted or used. On social media, there is a lot of debate about the so-called friend zone. Some people say men are bitter if they stay too long after rejection, while others say they are childish or desperate if they leave. This has created a lot of argument and frustration on both sides. In many cases, after a man is rejected, he is still expected to stay close as a friend. Some believe he should continue giving attention, help, time, or even money, while the other person moves on and explores other options. Others see this as unfair and one-sided. There are also viral clips showing women complaining when men cut contact after rejection, or mocking men for moving on instead of staying around. In these videos, some express surprise or frustration that the man no longer stays available. Because of this, many men now choose to step back completely after being turned down. They prefer to avoid staying in a situation where they feel they are only being kept as a backup option. There is a strong and emotional debate online about how men and women handle rejection and the idea of the friend zone. Some people believe that after being rejected, a man should still remain friends and continue to be supportive. Others argue that if he walks away, he is called immature or bitter. This creates a feeling of a double standard, where no matter what he does, it is judged negatively. A lot of social media discussions show frustration around this topic. In some cases, men feel they are expected to stay close even after rejection, offering attention, help, or emotional support while the other person moves on and explores other relationships. From their point of view, this can feel one-sided and unfair. At the same time, many videos and posts show people saying that rejection should not end a friendship and that walking away is unnecessary or overreacting. This difference in opinions often leads to heated arguments online. Because of this ongoing tension, many men choose to distance themselves after being turned down. They prefer to avoid situations where they feel kept around without equal effort or clear mutual interest, and instead focus on relationships where respect and balance go both ways. There are ongoing debates online about the friend zone and how people handle rejection in dating. In some social media clips, people criticize men for walking away after being rejected, saying they should stay friends and remain supportive. In other clips, people argue the opposite, that it's unfair to expect someone to keep giving attention or emotional support after being turned down, especially if the relationship won't move forward. This has created a strong feeling of double standards for some viewers. No matter what choice is made, staying or leaving, it often gets judged negatively in different ways. Many men in these discussions say they feel pressured to remain available after rejection, while still being expected to offer time, help, or emotional support. From their perspective, that can feel one-sided, especially if there is no romantic relationship. At the same time, others believe friendship after rejection is still possible and that walking away is unnecessary or overreacting. This difference in views often leads to heated arguments across social media. Because of this, some people choose to step back completely after rejection, saying they prefer to avoid situations where effort and expectations are not mutual. The broader conversation online shows strong opinions on both sides, with ongoing disagreement about boundaries, respect, and what friendship should look like after romantic interest ends.